So you decided, if I can get $1,500 for a blue Beanie Baby, I will make a blue Beanie Baby with fake dye and a gray Beanie Baby. Sold it for $1,500. And what happened? Did the lady sue you? Like, what happened at that point when it falls apart? Doesn't the angry customer get somebody involved?
Well, what happens is as I was saying, social engineering kicks in. As what I've noticed now that I'm on the good guy side of things is that more experienced cyber criminals, the real experts in that arena, they become social engineers as children, like I did, in order to survive my environment. As a child, I had to know what the adults were thinking and try to manipulate that, or at least understand what they were doing almost immediately. So I acquired those tools as a child. Then I chose to use those tools once I became an adult. Now, with this victim that I was defrauding, I didn't want to be on the defensive. I wanted to put her on the defensive. So she wins the bid for this fake animal. As soon as she wins the bid, I send her an email. And my email basically says, hey, congratulations. I'm glad you won. By the way, we've never done any business before. I really don't know if I can trust you. What I need you to do is go down to the U.S. Postal Service, pick up a couple of money orders totaling $1,500, send those to me. Those are issued by the United States government. They protect us both. Send those to me. As soon as I get those, I'll send you your animal. She believed that. So she sends me the money orders. I cash them out. I send her this creature in the mail. I immediately get a phone call. The phone call was basically, hey, I didn't order this. My response was, lady, you ordered a blue elephant. I sent you a blue-ish elephant. And right there is the first lesson of cybercrime that most criminals learn. And that lesson is, if you delay a victim long enough, you just keep putting them off, a lot of them get so exasperated, they throw their hands in the air, walk away, and you don't hear from them again. And none of them complain to law enforcement. Now, there's several reasons why they don't. They don't know who to complain to. There's jurisdictional problems. We've got 7,500 security companies and a lot of the media that tell people that, hey, these people are hackers. They're computer geniuses. You can't find these people. So because of all that rolled in together, a lot of the victims never complain or file a police report. So you were able to walk away from that crime. That's the first
and also,
online
the other
crime.
thing is, this happened in my own history, both when it comes to cyber attempts at crime and actual theft of my purse out of my law firm office one time. I went down to fill a report. They sold $3,000 from my accounts. And the cops just told me, honestly, yeah, we don't even investigate if it's less than $10,000. Like, oh, right. I guess we won't be finding.
And when I was running, you say that, but when I was running Shadow Crew, we were aware of the cities that we were operating in, what the dollar amounts were for that to gain federal interest. And we always tried to stay under those dollar amounts. So that is something that does matter, that dollar amount. It absolutely matters. You take a lot of cities, federal investigations, you have to hit $1 million mark for the feds to even pick it up and be interested in it. And that's unfortunate at best, unfortunate.
Well, that's one of the things my husband told me, that at his firm, they would see that, like, the Russians in particular would get into all these people's accounts and they would just steal $1 a month. And, you wouldn't even know. You'd have no idea unless you really pour over that bank statement that $1 a month was being stolen and going out to some weird account. So clever, right? It's like you'd notice $1,000, but $1, no.
Right. And same thing with, you see a lot of fraudsters that do recurring billing. So you'll have like a $4.99 charge on there every single month. And a lot of people don't even notice that, because how many streaming services are we paying for? So it just kind of gets mixed in with there. And because of that, some of these billing, these illegal things, that they last for months, maybe years, for a few of them. But okay, so I ripped this lady off.
Yeah. And then there was a period where, because we're going to get to Shadow Crew, which was the big sort of cyber crime organization that you and two other guys really kind of formed, that changed the way cybercrime is done. Again, I'm talking about it like it's good, but people know it's not good, but it's interesting. Anyway, so there was the silver coin crime. That one's kind of sad, Brett. Yeah,
it is. There was this lady on eBay, and it was not even when I began my career as a cyber criminal. It was during the last days. But I got to the point where I was running counterfeit cashier's checks. I was looking for victims on eBay that were selling bullion, coin collections, watches, diamonds, stuff like that. And I would engineer them or con them into sending me the item as a COD, collect on delivery. So that way, the driver would hand me the package. I'd hand them a counterfeit cashier's check. This lady was selling a coin collection. She was a single parent selling a coin collection to put a roof on her house for her and her kids. And I stole that from her. Just one of the many, many despicable acts that I did. I can't, there's no justification for that.
How do you make peace with that now that you're on the other side and you take responsibility for it and you've served your time? Do you ever try to track down these people and try to cut them a check? You know what I mean? Is there any?
So I am making restitution. I think this lady did get her she was paid back. Part of my plea agreement was I'm not allowed to do any freedom of information requests, track down these people, anything else like that. But I do have restitution. I'm making that. Making amends. I don't believe that you can make amends for those types of acts. I don't think that I don't ask for forgiveness. I don't expect forgiveness. I can't forgive myself for it. So I just don't think you can make amends. What I try to do is I try to make sure that my decisions now are decisions that help people and not hurt people, because I had a lifetime of just criminal acts, and I victimized everyone. I lied to friends, family members, people I knew, people I didn't know. I hurt people I knew, people I didn't know. Just a very, very despicable life.
Gathering around the dinner table has been the catalyst for change since the beginning of time. Ronald Reagan once said, all great change in America starts at the dinner table. If we can return to eating meals together as a family, then we can create the conversation and change we want to see. Maybe it feels overwhelming to get everyone together and still have the time to make a great meal, but Good Ranchers makes it easy. You pull out a Good Ranchers package of beef, chicken, or seafood. You season it with a little salt and pepper, cook it however you like, boom, off to the races. Or buy the pre-marinated so you don't even have to season it. Every box you get is superior quality, flavor, and value. Good Ranchers is a company that supports American agriculture and business. You're already buying meat, so why not support an American company like Good Ranchers? Use my code MEGAN to get $30 off your order plus free shipping. Make gatherings at the table easy and fun with Good Ranchers. Go to goodranchers.com/Megyn, MEGYN, to bring your family and friends to the table and eat some seriously delicious food once you get there. goodranchers.com/Megyn. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.